type shit.
Yeah.
So going back to what I was saying about Mamushi biting Ada, the reason why I said it's going to be Mamushi is because, well, the chapters, well, in so far we've been building up to the point where Mamushi is going to be hunting Ada down because of the fact that Ada is his target, and I believe that there might be some benefit towards Mamushi going after Ada, and I don't know if well, actually, he should know this because he is Bug's clone. So Ada does possess the cells of Shibai, and she also possesses one of his most powerful abilities. I believe that it's in his arsenal. Actually, the strongest ability that he has, which is omnipotence. Now, I don't really know if this is actually going to do anything to Mamushi per se, because I think
Whoa,
Mamushi is just gonna
that's a that's a bold.
bold what a bold claim.
That's a bold
Oh,
claim. Yeah, that's a bold
yeah.
prediction that he has omnipotence.
Well, no, I never said he had omnipotence. I said if he bites
Oh,
Ada, I don't know what that's gonna
oh,
do to him.
he'll get it. I see.
Because
Yeah.
he does want her genetic makeup or whatever he said specifically.
Yeah, and if
Well,
he
they
does,
want like
go ahead. Sorry.
yeah something type shit. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. So if he does bite Ada, which we know it will eventually happen, or maybe it won't happen. I think they're trying to prevent that from being the case. Um, I really honestly don't know what that could potentially do to him. Whether if he'll actually end up gaining her abilities or if he'll just become a god tree and just surround him. Another thing that could also be the case in that future was it probably was Claw Grimes and maybe Mamushi led them towards Ada. Or just summoned him towards on Ada. So
Well, so here's
go ahead.
okay. So here's the thing about that. If I don't think it would be Mamushi leading the claw grinds because if it
Well,
was a claw grind, that would have to be like an accidental thing because if a claw grind bites her, then Mamushi won't get to eat her or devour her. That's the word they use. And he won't be able to evolve. And his goal, like everyone else's, is evolution. So
yeah.
it probably, if it is a claw grind, which it could be, it it won't be because Mamushi led them. It'll be like essentially an accident.
It's a
Well,
good point.
Well, I think I'm instead of saying led them, I would say summon him, or not really summon them, but bring them out of his like belt mark. If they, because I know they have like a store of Shinji
I
somewhere
don't
around.
I don't
I mean, Claw Grimes around, but I
yeah
don't.
I
I don't
just
know.
don't see that being the case.
Yeah,
It
but I'm gonna go back.
depends.
Yeah.
It depends
Yeah.
what Devour looks like to the Shinju, because we do have an examples of devouring previously in Naruto as it's used in this way. The Ten Tails devours
Oh,
the Otsutsuki. It does it by putting it in its mouth and swallowing the body.
well,
So, obviously Mamushi has like
yeah.
his like crab hand thing, like the Pac-Man hand thing that he used against Boruto. He could do that to Ada.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
But I'm
Yeah, I was
wondering,
gonna bring up because
this would be like a Japanese kanji thing I'd have to like double check. I wonder if there's anywhere where it said that the
yeah.
god tree devouring all life on the planet or whatever, it's using the same kanji there. Because at that point it would be similar to what the god tree did in Naruto, to where if it wraps people up and it starts sapping them of their nutrients, would that be the god tree devouring people? If so, then if these are god trees,
Probably.
then what Jura did to Himawari would be devouring the target. So it just depends
I
on what it
unfortunately
is.
don't have the raws.
Yeah, we'll have to
I
figure
wish I
that out
had the
another
raws for
time.
you. That would be lick. Yeah.
Yeah. But Immortal, what do you think about that? Do you think Devour is used in the way that the Ten Tails does it, or the way the God Tree does it?
I would say the God tree, maybe.
Okay, so
But
probably closer to what Jura did then?
yeah,
Interesting.
but I could be wrong, but who knows?
Yeah, if anything, I do think it should be like that, because if it's just like the claw grind, that doesn't really make sense, because if Mamushi is doing this to gain Ada's genetic makeup or whatever, but he's just becomes a tree afterwards, that doesn't really make sense if he's he's essentially dying for no reason. He's not gaining anything.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I think that's the difference between quote unquote devour and like what the claw grinds do, which you would I guess consider like biting or eating,
Mm-hmm.
which is like devouring is like a holistic consumption that would leads to evolution, whereas what the claw grinds do is more like it's just they bite them and then they turn into a tree or a malformed Shinju tree.
Mm. Yeah, so this is a good point,
Oh shit.
actually. I do think this conversation has swayed me. I don't think it's Mamushi devouring Ada. I think what we saw in the Koji Future Vision is either a claw grind biting her, which I don't know if that even is possible, because we don't
Yeah.
know if the claw grinds would be immune to Ada's love charm or not. It seems like
Well,
Mamushi probably is, but he only saw her
that's
through
a
the
good point.
Semigon.
I was
But
Wait, hang on. That's a really good point. They probably aren't immune unless they're not really considered. No, because even androids, it doesn't matter. The only things that aren't immune are Otsutsuki and her
exactly.
relatives.
well,
So, those they're not really Otsutsuki, the claw grimes. I mean, they kind of are. Maybe they are enough to be
so
immune.
let me. I think so. I think one thing. Okay, not Ashley. So I think